So I want to provide a solution to a problem, and that's the shortage on these 1-pound grill propane tanks. So as you know, if you've done any kind of camping or any kind of grilling lately, these things are in high demand and very hard to find. So what I have is a way to refill these without having to go out and buy new ones, which will also save you some money. Stick around to see what I got. So now this little device I'm going to show you is right here. And what this is a propane adapter. So basically this end right here, you hook to your big propane tank. And I recommend a 20-pound tank because you do got to flip this upside down. So a lot easier to lift a 20-pound tank. But then this side right here actually hooks into your 1-pound little tank for the grills and stuff, and basically you're just draining your big tank back into your smaller tank. And the way you save money on this is when you're refilling with your 20-pound tank, that's a lot cheaper than going out and buying this whole unit like this, because they're charging you not only for the propane in it, but the metal that it takes to create this cylinder. And also with a shortage, good luck on finding them. We've had a lot of trouble just finding the few that we have, so being able to refill them has helped out a lot. But I actually learned about this little thing through Jurgen's Journeys on his channel, so I want to thank him for that. And also say I'm going to link the Amazon link to this down below, but it will be his link, not mine. So any of the proceeds will go back to Jurgen, which it should, since he's the one who showed us this. And this is just a really cool device and has saved a lot of time and money for us, so I'm really thankful for it. And now I will show you how this thing works and how simple and easy it is. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do, as I stated, you're going to take this end and put it on your big tank. So I'm just going to screw this on. You may hear a little puff of air come through here. Just basically what that is showing is that you got it hooked on correctly. And you do want to make sure that you got your tank completely turned off when you first hook this up. So then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your 1-pound tank, and you also definitely want to put this in the freezer for 30 minutes to an hour before you do this. This cylinder being cooler will actually help the liquid flow into it. So that is another big step, and I actually learned that through Jurgen as well. So basically all you're going to do at this point is screw on your 1-pound cylinder. So as you can see, this is not a very technical process. If it was, I wouldn't be able to do it. So then once you got that done, go ahead and turn on your valve. So now the propane is on, but because this tank is, everything is settled into the bottom, you actually have to flip it upside down. And this is why I say you want to use a lighter tank. So now I've got this turned upside down. So basically it is now coming through the cylinder, or through the valve, back into this new cylinder and filling this up. And you just let it go for a few minutes. And even if your cylinder is a little bit lower, you can just kind of lean it in like that and hopefully get a little bit more into it. And again, you're never going to get this thing filled back up to the way it was when you first bought it, but you can get enough on here to make it last for, you know, several grillings, so it's not going to be too big of a deal. So once you got that complete, you just flip it back up and you kind of let that settle back down. You go ahead, you turn your valve back off. Always make sure this valve is off if you're working with this, just for safety reasons. At that point, you just hold on to this. You take off your 1-pound tank. And then once you got that done, you can kind of shake it, and you can actually feel that the liquid is back in this. And like I say, after we have filled these back up, we've got several uses out of it. So I would say it fills it back up about halfway, but as you need to, you just repeat the process and you're done. You just pop your tank back off here, and you may smell a little bit of propane as you unhook. Don't worry about that too much. It's just excess propane running out, but that is pretty much all there is to it. And this device here, again, it cost about $10 on Amazon. The link will be down below. Again, that link's going to point back to Jurgen's Journey. And definitely, if you have not, go check out his channel. But this is a really cool device, and he has a video kind of demoing all this stuff too. But I just thought this was such a cool product, I wanted to share it out. And it's another money saver, which we all like.